Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2005 Dodge Ram 2500 two-wheel drive long bed. It's got the 5.9 liter Cummins turbo diesel. It's an automatic, and it's being sold on a salvage title due to theft. It was stolen, recovered. The insurance company owned it. They decided not to take any liability risk and sell it on a salvage title. If you want to know how you end up with a vehicle that's not wrecked or damaged or burned or flooded and it has a salvage title, watch the little 3-minute animated video and in our ads, and it'll explain to you exactly how and why and the whole bit. But it's salvage because it was stolen, period. It's a paperwork thing. It has nothing to do with the vehicle. I'm going to walk you around it. Tires are pretty much gone. I would say the tires are maybe, this tire, passenger front or driver front is probably, I don't know, maybe 10-15% tread, 20% tread at the most. Little rub here. It's got some high-speed bug juice victims there. Pretty much what you'd expect in the front of a diesel truck, but it's actually pretty straight up front. It's got some high-speed rot chips here and there. This is your passenger front tire. It's a little higher tread than the driver front. Looks like it's probably 25-30%, something in that area. Passenger side doors are very straight. See a little rub mark here. Probably had some bed rail line caps on it at one time. Passenger rear tire looks like it's probably 10% tread. I see a, looks like there's a dent right in here. It's kind of hard to tell because it's white. It's right in here. It's really hard to tell. It's weird. It feels bigger than it looks. There you go. That's a better perspective, I think. It's got a louvered tailgate. The tailgate had a bunch of big dents in it, probably from fifth wheeling. So we bought a brand new louvered tailgate and put it on. So you got one of those. Fifth wheel hitch, lights, got a toolbox. Scratch here. It's actually for the year and what they use it for pulling. They're usually dented up a lot more than this. Driver rear tire looks like it's about 20% tread. It's actually really straight. It is. Anyway, I'm going to start this thing up. Open the hood. There we go. I'm told by my brother, who just took it out to take the pictures down I-10, that he believes that it's been programmed. It runs a lot stronger than a factory 5.9. We'll experience that together here in a minute. Alright, let's look on the roof real quick. Make sure there's no surprises here. And there's not. Typical of crew cab diesel trucks. It looks like nobody's ever been in the back seat. Door sticker. Tire stuff. The seats are in good shape too. I would say that this is obviously these are built for highway miles. But I would say based on the condition of the interior especially, I would say that only a driver sat in this thing. A couple little nicks in the seat there. Let's try the windows. Driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. Let's try the mirrors here. Out, in, up, down. Let's try the other mirror. Out, in, up, down. Alright. Up, down. There. The trim piece, when they stole it, they broke the ignition. This trim piece in the bottom half is missing. They're like $30 if you want one. We'll get a handle for the tilt. That's what that's for, right there. That tilts the wheel. We'll get a new handle for that. Kind of surprised my guys let it go like that. So after this video, we'll have a talk. It's something I don't like to see. I do see like a hairline crack in the cluster right there. It's kind of hard to see from straight on, but it's definitely there. Anyway, you've got 186,222 miles. That's what the cluster looks like. Here's your tow haul on and off. Let's see, we have cruise. Right there, there. Let's see, we got cup holder, should pull out, there's a cup holder. Let's see if we have a smoker. Ah, we don't even have an ashtray. That's always a good sign. That's always a good sign that these things are not functional. You know what? That's a very good thing. I hate these things anyway. Put it back in there, but that's good. Smoking sucks. Yes, that's the correct temperature. It's Tucson, Arizona. It's 4 in the afternoon, and it's 39, which is about as hot as it got today. Because, of course, we're experiencing tremendous global warming. We're having the coldest 4 days in our history. The high temperature will be 45 over a 4-week period, and our low temperature is going to be 19. So I guess that they call that, what do they Greenies call that? Climate change. Yes, when it's cold, it's climate change. When it's hot, it's global warming. I got to get that straight. Anyhow, let's see if we got a radio. KFMA. There's radio, CD. The heater works great, I can feel that. But let's check and make sure that the air is blowing cold. I'm going to turn that down because I don't really want to experience too much of it. It's cold enough already. Anyway, this is on a salvage title. So if you buy it and you want to come and drive it home, we have to get the title restored. That means we have to get it inspected by the gun-carrying police. Real cops, not clerks. We take it down to motor vehicles. We take the salvage title and the truck down there, and they give it what's called a level 3 inspection. Then we take the level 3 and the salvage title to motor vehicles, and they issue us what is called a restored salvage title. At that point, you can get plates and insurance, which obviously you need to drive home. We charge $200 to do that. Why so much? Because $50 goes to the state, the $150 goes to us. Why $150 to us? Because sometimes we're there all day with it, and we got to pay for that. They don't let us drop them off anymore, so we have to stay with the vehicle all day. And we're there at 6 in the morning to be in line first. Sometimes we're out of there within 15 minutes. Sometimes we're there all day. So it kind of evens out in the long run. Anyhow, so it's $200 to restore the title. It's a $250 dock fee, and then taxes. Taxes are 2% city tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is 5%, you're going to pay 7% tax. If your state tax rate is like Arizona's state tax rate is 7.1, you're going to pay 9.1% tax. You're going to pay a $200 fee to restore the title, and you're going to pay $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price. You don't pay tax or dock. You could include the $200 to have the title restored if you'd like us to restore it for you. It is a hassle. I always recommend it because obviously once it ships to your state, and especially if it goes a long way, it's a long, expensive tow back if you have to have us restore it for you. So if you say no to us restoring it, please make sure that you call your motor vehicles first, wherever you're going to license it, register it. Tell them you're going to bring an Arizona salvage title, you're going to bring a bill of sale, and the truck, and that's all you're ever going to have. And is that enough to get it inspected and get a registerable title and get plates for it? And make sure you get their first and last names because they like to lie. Sure, no problem. Anyhow, we had a guy do that. The only times anyone's ever done it where they said they could get it done and then didn't was a guy in Tennessee in Memphis. He bought a Subaru from us, a WRX, really cool little car, beautiful car. And he got it there, and they wanted all kinds of receipts, and the cops did. There are no receipts. Nothing was stolen, just the car itself, and they would not relent. So he had to go to the next state over and plate it there, and then bring it back to Tennessee. It was kind of a hassle and kind of silly, and he wishes he hadn't saved $200 to do that. But then again, Texas is very easy to do it. So, all right, let me start from zero here. Let's find out if it's chipped or not. Yes, it is. I just smoked the tires. It started off average, and then at about 5 miles an hour, the truck got sideways and smoked the tires. So I would say that yes, it's chipped. You don't do that. That's kind of cool. Get your long bed 2-wheel drive diesel truck sideways. Very cool. Anyway, to answer a question, does it run good? Absolutely. And everything seems to be working. It could use a set of tires and probably a little bit more now that I've just burned the rubber off the rear tires. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Please make sure that you get a deposit in. If we have an agreed upon price, get a deposit in so that you don't lose the truck to somebody who comes in with a deposit or full payment after you. If we don't have any money, it's still for sale. Okay? Thanks very much. Have a great week, great weekend, and that is it.